So I've been noticing as I've talked to you all when we're conferring about your progress in test prep, and when you're looking back over your answers and trying to figure out why you got the ones wrong that you got wrong, I'm noticing that many of you are coming down to the last two answer choices, and then when I say, well, why'd you pick that one? They'll just kind of look at me and say, I don't know, I think I guessed. So today I want to show you and teach you a test-taking strategy. If we pay attention to the words in the questions, pay attention to the word choice in the question and the word choice in the answer, we can match those things up, and that will help support us choosing the right answer, okay? So again, today I want to teach you the test-taking strategy that if we pay attention to the word choice in the questions and the answers, and then match those things up, we can use those as clues to help us get the correct answer, okay? So pay attention to me now as I read through the question, and I think aloud about the word choices in the question, and I notice the word choices in the question, and I notice the word choices in the answer and how they match up. Okay, number 42. Which event from the story shows that Bragger's attitude about playing basketball is different from Kirby's? So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to notice the word choice. So they're asking me about an event. So that's like something that happened. And this says shows that Bragger's attitude. So attitude is one of those words, it's kind of an emotional word, right? It's not one of those, it doesn't say which event from the story shows that Bragger's skills. It talks about attitude. About playing basketball is different from Kirby's. So I notice here it's an event, so something happened specifically, and it kind of shows, right? So something had to have happened. And then there's the attitude there is kind of an emotional word. So I'm going to keep those things in my head as I go through and I analyze, which means I pick apart the answers and look at the specific word. Bragger picking up the ball after Kirby misses a basket. Okay, this is an event and it's an action, but it doesn't show an attitude, right? There's no kind of emotional words. Picking up a ball, this is just an action. It's just a fact. Picking up a ball is just, I picked up the ball. It doesn't tell how he picked it up. Bragger claiming not to know several basic basketball facts. So when you claim something, again, that's kind of an event, so that could be it. But not to know several basic basketball facts, knowing something you even know or don't know it. But here's why I'm kind of going back and thinking this might be an answer choice. Because claiming, when you claim to do something, you might do it based on emotion. I'm not sure, so I'm not going to like X this one out right now. Bragger acting as if he doesn't care that he misses a basket. So some of you are already shaking your head, yes, and I think it's because, so he acted, so that's an event, as if he doesn't care. Wow. So caring about something, yes or no, if I care about it or not, is an attitude, right? So that he misses a basket. So right there we see a really strong tie between the word acting, that's an event, and attitude, doesn't care. He's showing attitude, right? Bragger passing the ball to Kirby after taking a shot. There is no word in this sentence. This is an event, right? But there is no word in this sentence that ties to attitude. And that's what we're looking for. So I'm going to go back here again. Bragger claiming not to know several basic basketball facts. I think that this is probably the more correct answer than not caring, because it's just a flat out blatant, this is an attitude, right? So you can see if we take the time to analyze each question, and by analyzing I mean paying attention to the word choice in the questions and in the answers, we can match them up, match the clues up, and make better choices in our answers. I'm going to show you another one, okay? We've kind of done this kind of question before, all right? Well, this is that idea question, supporting an idea. Which sentence supports, so we know that that means makes obvious. I'm going to reword that for myself. Which sentence makes obvious the idea that goods, so that's important, so goods, what's in demand during the Klondike Gold Rush? Okay, so we know we're looking for a sentence that makes this idea that goods were in demand during the Klondike Gold Rush. They charged per mile and by weight when they helped carry supplies. Okay, charging per mile is not a good, right? And it's weight, and it's carrying supplies. I'm going to say no. When she reached Dawson, the closest town to the gold fields, she sold these items for 7 times the amount she purchased them for. Items. Specifically, it says items. Those are goods. In demand. If something's in demand, that means a lot of people want them, right? And she was able to multiply what she bought them for 7 times. Okay? So that means a lot of people wanted them. So this is a possibility right here. Because we've got items, those are goods, 7 times the amount she purchased them for. That supports the fact that they would be in demand. The men made their fortune collecting tolls from the travelers. Okay, fortune, no. Collecting tolls, those are not goods, right? And travelers. Doesn't say anything about Gold Rush. It publicized Seattle as the gateway to the Golden Fields, hoping to bring the prospectors' business to Seattle. Again, it publicized Seattle. What's it? That's not goods, right? Has nothing to do with goods. Has nothing to do with being in demand. And one thing I think I kind of forgot here as well. Here's another clue. Here's the words Gold Rush. And we see the word Gold Field in here as well. It's a slight clue, but if we're really paying attention to it, those are those kind of things that test writers do that might be another clue. So first we went to the specific words, and then we're kind of looking for other ones as well. All right? Okay. I'm hoping today that when you're working in your test prep that you're taking the time to analyze the words and pay attention to the word choice in the questions and in the answers, so it will help support your answer choice.